I want to refer back to that question about interpreting in church. It is difficult to be involved in the service when you are interpreting. So if you do decide to interpret for church, know that it does count as going to church. It is kind of the same thing. So that's why a lot of interpreters do commit to just once a month. Just know, it's okay. If you go to church and interpret, it still counts as being present.
Depending on the church, Catholic Mass may be at a different time. For mine, it's only Sunday mornings, but sometimes there are options such as going to church Friday night or Saturday.
Just want to clarify, Saturday night and Sunday morning to afternoon. Maybe if you're Jewish faith, they do have the Sabbath on Saturdays. It does depend on your religion. We also do go to Water Tower View and do communion there. And allow them the opportunity to go to Mass if they can't be present on a Saturday or a Sunday.
This may be a little bit off topic, but sometimes if there is a holy day, is it difficult to find an interpreter that is willing to come and interpret?
That's a very good question. Do you want to answer it, we can do? So if you have maybe we could most churches would set up a pool of interpreters to kind of work out the holy days, so not one interpreter was committed to just every single holy day. Oftentimes they will work with Terry, as we mentioned her name before. When we pay an interpreter, we do include their travel time. Those are very good questions, everybody. Thank you. So we just talked about the specific professions of interpreting. Neva is a graduate of this school. She's a very skilled interpreter. She is an interpreter in California currently. I just can't say enough good things about her. I consider her a friend of mine. So say you enter an assignment, what exactly is my role? Why am I there? What is the interpreter's role? Am I viewed as an interpreter? Am I a mediator? The role of an interpreter can change. So it's important to be aware of exactly what your role as the interpreter would be in any given situation. Typically, we see that people who are Catholic, the interpreters who are Catholic themselves are willing to interpret in a Catholic setting. And interpreters of another faith may be hesitant to interpret in a Catholic setting. But just because the interpreter is Catholic does not mean that they're qualified for the position. I just want to reiterate, it really doesn't matter what your religion is. And I want to reassure you, we always try to set up a mentor. If you are a first-time interpreter in the Catholic religion, we try to give you an interpreter to make the process transition much easier for you. And typically, we do give you a piece of paper that basically says what the Mass is going to be about, background information so that you yourself could do prep work for it. It is a perk if you are Catholic and you interpret in a Catholic setting. You kind of have that background knowledge already. But if you are of maybe, let's say, Lutheran religion, you may struggle a little bit with some of the nuances in the Catholic religion. We respect other religions. Deacon Dave, you may want to explain what this means. That sign means seminary. When Father did his schooling, I went every day. He went every day, and I just went on Saturdays, weekends.
I just want to clarify his point that they're interpreters who interpreted for them in the seminary were not Catholics, but they were awesome interpreters. So the point is,
Even if an interpreter is not Catholic, they can do an outstanding job interpreting the Catholic religion.
As long as they respect our religion and they give us good information, appropriate information, and we don't miss out anything, I respect them back. It's nice to see different interpreters come through the church because we get to see the different talents that they have. We understand that they have family commitments and that can be tough.
All right, time to switch.